Good morning, children. Last day we have started cubic polynomial, in which we have done one question also, where we have seen also the relation between zeros and coefficient. As suppose three zeros are alpha, beta and gamma. Then we had gone through as sum of the zero alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a, which was also negative of minus coefficient of x square by coefficient of x cube. Another we have got sum of the product of zeros taking two at a time, in which we have taken alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, which was as c by a. You understand, in first we have taken negative, in second we have taken positive, which was as always also coefficient of x by coefficient of x cube, and third one was as product of zero as alpha beta and gamma. It was as d by a of negative sign, with negative sign, as constant term by coefficient of x cube. So this was the main property or different relation between coefficient and zeros of a cubic polynomial. Next we have to read about, so we will go for some questions, some more question in that. Also we understand one more formula. If it is given alpha, beta and gamma are zeros of px, then find the polynomial px here. So in this situation my formula will be px is equal to x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma x square plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha x plus alpha beta into gamma, the product of zero. Here x cube, sum of the zero, sum of product of zeros taking two at a time, and this is product of zero. So this was the formula for finding a polynomial if zeros are given. Now we go for some more question. We have taken first question as three zeros were given and I had to verify whether it is zero of the polynomial or not, and also the verification of zero relation and zeros of the polynomial. In the next question we will take where zero will be given and you have to find the polynomial. So write down the question. Find a polynomial, find a cubic polynomial whose zeros are 1 by 2, 1 and minus 3. These are three zeros are given. So in this situation what we do, I take this as alpha, this will be taken as beta, and this is taken as gamma. So this is beta, this is gamma. So what we do when we start, we take, let alpha is equal to 1 by 2, beta is equal to -1, and gamma is equal to -3. Now we'll find alpha plus beta, or sum of the zero. Sum of zeros is equal to alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 plus -3. So in this situation we get, if you calculate it, you will get -3 by 2. Next we find sum of product of zeros taking two at a time, So it is called as alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. So this will be 1 by 2 into 1 plus 1 into minus 3 plus minus 3 into 1. So in this situation we get 1 by 2 minus 3 minus, this will be 1 by 2 into 1, this will be 1 by 2 minus 3 and minus 3 by 2. So finally we will get 4 minus 4. Now we go for alpha, beta and gamma. Alpha, beta and gamma. So this will be as product of 0. Alpha, beta, gamma. So this will be 1 by 2 into 1 into minus 3. So this becomes minus 3 by 2. Now we go for, any confusion till here? If any confusion, you must ask this. So after getting these all, now we'll go for required equation. So our required equation will be according to formula. Now equation not polynomial, now polynomial having zeros 1 by 2, 1 and minus 3, px is equal to x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma x square plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha x minus alpha beta and gamma. So in this situation we just put the value. It will be x cube minus, I have got minus 3 by 2. So we will put here minus 3 by 2 x square plus, we have got here 4 minus 4 into x minus, we have got minus 3 by 2. So this will be minus 3 by 2. And we have got this also as minus 3 by 2 as sum of the 0. It is written earlier. So next what I do, finally we will calculate it. This will be x cube plus 3 by 2 x square minus 4x plus 3 by 2. So finally if you calculate or take here the LCM, then it becomes 2x cube plus 3x square minus 8x plus 3, and this 1 by 2 will come in a bracket. So what happened, this 1 by 2 is omitted because finally px I take 0 as when we find the 0. So this becomes 0. So we can write either in this way, this will not be wrong, or you can write your answer in this way also. But sometimes in examination, according to a marking scheme, this may be deducted half marks. But so for final answer, yeah, either we will give in this way, taking 1 by 2 out, or we can write directly 2x cube plus 3x square minus 8x plus 3. So this will be my answer. Now we go for next. Write down the question. Find a polynomial, find a cubic polynomial whose sum of its 0 is given. Sum of its 0 is given. Suppose zeros are alpha, beta and gamma. Alpha, beta and gamma are zeros. So in this question it is written sum of the zeros is 5. Find the cubic polynomial with the sum of its 0 is 5. Sum of product of its 0 taken 2 at a time is minus 2, and product of its 0 is minus 24. So you have to find the cubic polynomial. So according to question we have given, what is given? Alpha plus beta plus gamma is given as sum of 0 is given, I told you 5, and sum of product of 0 taking 2 at a time is given as minus 2, and product of 0 is given as minus 24. Now we have to find the px. So in this situation we directly put with formula. What is that? X cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma x square plus alpha beta beta gamma, the sum will be there, plus gamma alpha into x minus alpha beta and gamma. So my answer will be direct. X cube minus 5x square plus into minus will be here, so it will be minus 2x. This is minus 24 into minus, so this will be plus 24. So this will be my answer for this question. Whatever question I am taking, that is completely from R.S. Agarwal only. So now we go for next question. Write down the next question. It is given that minus 1 is a 0 of the polynomial x cube plus 2x square minus 11x minus 12. What is given? Minus 1 is a 0 of the polynomial x cube plus 2x square minus 11x plus 12. Then find its rest 0. So what is given? Minus 1 is a 0. So what we do? First we take let px is equal to px fx, whatever you can take, that is not issue. And we will write here, since minus 1 is a 0 of px, therefore x plus 1 will be the factor, will be a factor of px. So what I got, if it is a divisible by, if it is minus 1 is a 0 of this, according to factor theorem you have read in class 9, if any number is divided by, or you have read that in case of, if a polynomial of upper degree or more than degree 1 is divisible by x minus a, then pa is 0. If this pa will be 0, that means this will be the factor of the given polynomial. So according to this, if this is the 0, that means this will be, this is minus, if a is x minus a is factor, then a will be the 0, because we are putting here a. Similarly, if a is 0, then x minus a will be the factor. That means sign is being changed. So if x minus 1 is the 0, then x plus 1 will be the factor. So now what I do? I divide this polynomial by x plus 1. Which polynomial? This x cube plus 2x square minus 11x minus 12. If you know division, then okay. If you don't know, you just see it seriously. So for division, what we do? We compare this and this. First of all, the coefficient of this and coefficient of highest degree, by writing a whole polynomial in decreasing order of the power, decreasing power of the variable. So we compare this and this. If you multiply this 1 by 1, coefficient will be equal. Now what we get? We are dividing x cube by x. So if you multiply this polynomial x plus 1 by x square, you will get x cube here. So what we do? We write here x square, and we will write this, multiply this x square to this both term. So this become x cube plus x square. Now what I do? I go for subtraction. In case of division, after multiplying this quotient to a divisor, we subtract. So this will be minus, this will be minus, this will be cancelled. We will get here only x square. So now we compare this and this. So here sign is both same. So we will put here plus. If sign would be different, then we will put here negative. So both are having same sign. So plus sign will be here. Now we compare the coefficient of this and this. This is 1. So 1 is not written. So we will leave it. Now we go for power of comparison of power. So x will be multiplied by x to get x square. So we will multiply by x. Then we will get here x square. And before that, what we do? We take a term from above to down. So this will be here minus 11x. So this will be x into x square plus x. Now again sign will be changed. So this will be cancelled and this will be minus 10x. Sorry, plus nahi, this will be minus. So this will be minus 12x. Now it will come down. So minus 12 will be there. Now what I do? I compare this sign with this sign. Sign is different. So minus sign will be here. Now x is dividing to 12x. If you multiply it by 12, you will get 12x. Now we'll multiply this minus 12 to this both. So you will get here minus 12x and minus 12 into minus plus 1. This will be again minus 12. Now sign will be changed and this will be cancelled both. So what I have got? We got 0 as remainder. Now what I have got? This is our dividend and this is our quotient. So now we'll write directly here Px is equal to x plus 1 as a factor and another factor is x square plus x minus 12. So I hope you have understood till here. Now I am omitting this. Now what I do? I go for further factorization. So in this situation we will go for middle term splitting middle term method. So this will be like this and this will be x plus 4x minus 3x and this will be minus 12. So if you factorize this, this will be x plus 1 into x plus 4 into x minus 3. Now I have to find all zeros. So what we do? We take since Px is equal to 0. If this Px will be 0, then this will be 0. Therefore, I am omitting first part. Therefore, x plus 1 into x plus 4 into x minus 3 equal to 0. X plus 1, x plus 4 and into x minus 3 is equal to 0. So we get here either this will be 0, this will be 0 or this will be 0. So what I do? I write it like this. X plus 1 is equal to 0 or x plus 4 is equal to 0 or x minus 3 is equal to 0. Here we get x is equal to minus 1. Here we get minus 4 and here we get 3. So these are my zeros. So here we will write here the required 0 of the given polynomial will be minus 1, minus 4 and 3. So this will be my answer. Children, write down another question. If 1 and minus 2 are two zeros, if 1 and minus 2 are two zeros of a polynomial x cube minus 4x square minus 7x, x cube minus 4x square minus 7x plus 10. What are the zeros? Zeros are given 1 and minus 2. 1 and minus 2. Then find its third zero. So again we will go in that way only. We will take Px is equal to this. Let Px is equal to this. Now this and this are 0 given. So we will write here since 1 and minus 2 are zeros of Px. Therefore, each of x minus 1 and x plus 2 will be or are factor of Px. This both will be factor of Px. This means what I understood, if this will be the factor, this will be the factor, then the product of this will be the factor. Suppose you understand like this. Suppose any number is here, so it is having factor like this. Alpha is a factor and beta is a factor. Suppose I am writing this as alpha beta into gamma. So in this situation we can write alpha and beta are the factor of this. That means alpha and beta both will be the factor. Similarly we take here, if x minus 1 is the factor, x plus 2 is the factor, that means x minus 1 into x plus 2 will be the factor of px. Therefore what I do, I multiply this and write, therefore we can write x square plus x minus 2 will be the factor of px. So what I do, this is the factor of this px. So what will I do? I will do now do the same process as I have done in previous question. So we will divide this x square plus x minus 2, this will be my dividend, and px will be our this will be our divisor and px will be our dividend as x cube minus 4x square minus 7x plus 10. So if you divide this in two terms, you will get a quotient as x minus 5 x minus 5, yes, x minus 5. So now we can write px is equal to, so this is our quotient and this is our divisor and this is our dividend. That means quotient into divisor will be dividend according to a division algorithm. So we will write here px is equal to x square plus x minus 2 into x plus 5, sorry, x minus 5. Now what I do, I factorize it. What was the factor? Earlier I have taken as x plus 2 into x minus 1, and this is our x minus 5. Now what happened? Same method, px will be 0. Why? Because we are finding the 0. So if this will be 0, then x plus 2 into x minus 1 into x minus 5 will be 0. So in next term, these three will be 0. So this means this will be 0, this will be 0, and this will be 0. So these all particularly will be 0, either of these three. So we will take here, therefore x is equal to, from this, minus 2, because this is x plus 2, and for this 1 will be 0, and for this my 5 will be 0. 5 will be 0. So these are my required 0. So we will write here, hence required 0 of px is equal to minus 2, 1 and 5. This is my final answer. So I am leaving till here today. You will do it properly. I am trying to give you maximum question from R.S. Agarwal only. I have taken questions from somewhere. So you will not leave any question, especially from R.S. Agarwal or NCERT. That is very, very important. I hope maximum question of NCERT is also given in R.S. Agarwal. So don't miss it. If you get any confusion, you must call, because in class 10 there is no chance of retake. Either you win or you lose 1 year. So try to recover it properly. Don't misuse this lockdown, because so must go on. Stay home, stay safe, take care. Thank you.